to this, there's a screw behind this here, screw behind, 2 screws behind here, and then a screw behind this piece right here. And just to get to those, kind of can pry this off by hand. I've already loosened it up. So you can see the screw right there. This one, you just take a screwdriver, and it's a little more tricky than that, but I'm trying to one-hand it. You can gently kind of pry that up. And just be careful not to break it. And then there's 2 Phillips head screws, one down there, and then at the bottom, and then underneath the door handle. Get that piece, and thankfully it got caught by the other thing. There's just another Phillips right there. So this is pretty much what you'll need to get everything started. Just a Phillips, either small prying tool or a small screwdriver, just to loosen these things up. So once you have this loose, all it is these clips. They just pop out. Sometimes they break, so just kind of be careful when you're pulling. Just pull on the corners. When you do, this is gonna be free hanging, but it's got the connectors for all your window switches. It's gonna be connected around this still, and this lock right here. So you want to pop this lock out. You also need to pop this out by prying from the front. Actually, it's loose in the back here. So there's these 3 connectors, and they clip in here, here, and here. So mirror the locks and the window switches, and they all have a tab that you just press with a screwdriver. This one's facing the rear of the car. If I can get it to focus. This one's facing more towards the seats in the car, and this one's facing the rear of the car too. I just have that tab right here that you press down, and then releases it to pull it out. It's just kind of hard to do. Handle connection, which is 3 screws. And be careful with this, because this is the connector and it sits down in here. And you can kind of see that there. But this normally, when it's not hanging flat, it's snapped down in there. You can kind of see that rib where it sits in there.
3 Phillips screws.
Now, this is all adhesive. You kind of have to peel at this. I try to keep it intact. keeping tag while I'm peeling it. And why is there wood in here? I'm sure that's original. No, actually, I'm just kidding. I just put that in there earlier because the window would fall down and then you couldn't get it back up. So I jammed a piece of wood onto this side and a piece over here, and wedged a support down here in the middle in order to, I don't know where it went. There it is. Keep it all from falling down. One thing I also did last time is I took this plug off here. It's another one of those push connectors that goes to the little light on the bottom. That one's kind of a pain to get to, but you get it up and then it clips in right here. This way, you push down on the clip and pull it out. All right, so here we are. Here's the doors, the back side of the door. This right here is the connector for the regulator itself. I'd unplugged this before because I didn't want accidentally trying to get the window down and actually to work and then break the glass when I put these nice custom-made window supports in here. So I think the regulator is back right here, and it's going to be these 3 bolts, and if I can put this down a little bit more, this bolt down here. So these, this one, and I think this one also connects in there, and maybe this one over here as well. It might be another one's for the speaker. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I know what's in here somewhere. There it is. Literally the only reason I buy from RockAuto is that magnet right there. Congrats, Gary. Your Avani made this video. Like I said, my window is supported, so be careful. I'm not sure how this is going to react. See how it just dropped there? I'm not sure how this is going to react if the weight of your window is pulling down on this too. So just make sure you have this locked in, or somebody holding it maybe. Let's see Alright, so to get this off, you can kind of see back here, this clip here. If you pop that, and then, sorry, shaky, see if I can get the pliers down in behind here. That's how it's done. So we're gonna need to take these pieces off with that 10mm and attach them to the new regulator. So I believe it goes in just like this. That red clip, the glass sits right in there, so you want to make sure that's seated well. And then there's one on the side as well. Now to do this, you have to plug all three in for any of the windows to work. All right, so we got to go up and down. One thing I noticed is when you put this in, this needs to come around to this side so that you're not, it's not rolling up and down with the glass. So